Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amun. Last episode, we actually managed to get Anomen knighted, so now he is Sir Anomen. A delightful change for him, and he's sure to be in great spirits. We also went down into the sewers to see if we could find this cult of the Eyelist, which turns out to be a cult who follows an eyeless beholder. While we could fight our way in, option B is to go find a rod for this eyeless beholder. Well, that'll get us in closer to it, so we can kill it more easily, so let's do just that. It should be somewhere in here on an altar. What makes a beholder terrified? I don't know. There's a trap. Hold on a moment, let me reload there. So we know there's a trap here. Let's try and see if we can find and disable it.
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Come on, you can find this trap. There it is.
Yes, consider it done.
Okay. So what's in here? Sassar.
Be wary, my friends. Someone has come before us. I can sense it.
More of you with no eyes. Are you followers of the Unseeing Eye, then? No, my lord, we are not. Or perhaps it is more correct to say that we are worshippers no longer. What brings you to this place? First, tell me what you mean when you say you are no longer worshippers. My name is Sassar. I was once the one god's high priest. When I discovered the true depth of his evil, I escaped and met up with others who had left the cult. We tried to stop the beholder, but we have lost the senses he gifted to us for taking our eyes. We are truly blind, stumbling in our efforts to stop this evil. Just how were you planning on stopping the beholder? When I was the high priest for the Unseeing Eye, I discovered that its purpose for coming here was to gain the powerful artifact below. It is an item of such destructive power that the gods themselves determined it should not be used again. It was split in two, and this half was secreted here. It is protected against intrusion by powerful magic and beasts that lie in the caverns. Many of the beholder's followers have perished trying to retrieve it. I know, my lord, that the beholder has the other half of the rod. If he were to acquire this half, he would be capable of wreaking terrible destruction. What have you done here if you can't stop the beholder from trying to get the rod? We tried to get the second half of the rod ourselves, to use its destructive power to defeat the beholder. That is the only way to destroy the creature. The beholder has failed to acquire the rod because the gods have cursed the item. This lets you determine the artifact's true worth, or threat. Would you be willing to go below and retrieve the artifact, my lord? Can this half of the rod work without the other half? No, that is true. The beholder's half must be stolen for the power to be used. I know of a way to do this. Retrieve the first half and I shall tell you of it. Very well. I shall return as soon as I am able. I am most grateful, my lord. We have tried, but our blindness limits us. This chamber we are in is safe, so long as the sarcophagus is not opened. I would ask that you do not try to open it yourself. I sense great evil from it. And I do wish my brethren and I to remain safe here. Oh, I pray that my God will someday forgive my great trespass and restore my sight. Be careful in the levels below, and remember that the gods will likely not allow one to take the artifact for themselves for long. Remember that. Godspeed. Okay. I've stumbled across Sassar, who was once the high priest for the beholder until he learned of the creature's true intentions. He has come to this place to recover a piece of a powerful rod that lies in the dungeons below, the match to the piece it already has. Many in the cult have been sent below to make the attempt, and all have apparently failed. Sassar claims that the gods cursed the rod because of its great power, but he couldn't tell me more. He did say, however, that the only way to destroy the beholder would be to use the rod against it. I must retrieve the part of the rod below, and then Cesar will tell me how to steal the other half from the beholder. As you say, then.
What do you need?
These locked? They are.
Fleet of foot and all that.
What is my task? I will do my best.
Some coins. Some coins. Low resistance.
I
Garuk.
trust that all is well.
You have our thanks, friend. We have been able to do only so much against the beholder without our eyes. Glengarry watch over you.
Good day to you.
I am Zaelus, and I have been assisting Cesar in researching the rod below. I truly thank you for helping us. I'll do what I can. So, don't open the sarcophagus. Considering this room looks very similar to the room with the, with that lich I saw once before, I'm willing to believe you that we shouldn't open the sarcophagus. I was just about to say, I feel like there's going to be traps down this hall.
On my honor, yes.
Wraiths! Well, a wraith, and a bunch of shadows.
My weapon does nothing.
Avery, which one are you using? Why are you using those? What are you doing? Oh! Oh, right. Shadows drain things.
Very well.
So there appears to be a secret door here.
Right.
Cannot open it, however.
On my honor. As you ask.
This is not going to be fun with all the drainings.
Nature's servant, oh, it is done.
I don't even know what energy drain even really does. Also, have you not been getting... Oh, no, it's level drained. Yeah, you had a level drained. Wonderful. Let's see. Who has, restoration? I think you do.
Now?
Yep, you have lesser restoration. Use it. Alright, and rest. There we go.
What is my task?
Let's save before we step down here. Alright. Down into the lower reaches we go. God, I hope we're not dealing with more of this.
It is good to adventure in
Well,
such a
this
great
looks
world.
ominous.
Blood quickens knowing that evil is so near.
Are there supposed to be pipes? Is that a hand? Spiders!
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Pay attention. You will get those seconds embarrassing. You will fall yet.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a hand. Okay, that's trapped. What the hell is this place?
If memory serves. Very well.
On my honor.
Hiya.
Okay. The mouth of the statue seems to be screaming.
I'll hurt you if I have
We will continue.
More horrible spiders and the like. Avery, you shouldn't be using that. Use... Why are you not using those?
What was his name? Embarrassing.
I await your move.
Oh, crap. Frederick, you've caused a load of gibberlings to come after you.
I stand ready. Yes? A solid hit. What is my task?
Take
Please,
that.
thank you for
On my
finishing
honor.
that off. Well, that was annoying. You cast
I
Resist
will do my
Fear.
best.
Aerie, you really didn't need to cast that.
Yes?
Okay, we got a few more scrolls. Vampiric Touch, Enchanted Weapon, Hold Undead, and Tensor's Transformation. Container is full. You can actually learn Enchanted Weapon. Write that one. I think we could use it. We'll cast that at some
Yes.
point in the future. Or prep it at some point in the future. So what did that say? The mouse of his... Oh, jeez! So, by looking at it, caused that thing to show up.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Get those pay attention.
Fine. Let's not look at that. Okay. That was a terror. Not very fun. Ghasts and mummies.
A dangerous mistake.
Ooh, hold on.
What is
You!
my task?
That sword will be good against these.
On my honor.
I don't like the look of this.
Yeah.
Almost got him.
A dangerous mistake.
Yeah.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
Confidence.
There we go. I think you're diseased. You are.
As
You
goes
can
forth at
remove
your
disease. So please do.
Yes?
Thank you.
command. Point the sword,
And since you
I
also
shall
can-
strike.
Give him a healing.
What is my task? On my honor. Very well.
Right. A great tear in the earth has split asunder the structure before you. The roof of the structure is covered in tiny but intricate designs. You would do well to investigate them. Interesting. I'm glad we didn't step up there. Oh, it really did tear it asunder. Let me just throw this horn coral gem in there. So it looks like we need to walk over it in order to get closer. Okay, Yoshimo, disarm the trap.
Still, Yokata.
Yes? Done.
The bridge has fallen and ends in death. Call forth the name to summon the path. What is the bridge? I don't understand. What do you wish to know? The bridge will rise for those who belong. Speak of the bridge to show you belong. Show you belong or suffer the end. I refuse to answer now. I will return later. The bridge will not rise if you do not belong. Speak of the bridge to show you belong. Great, we have a riddle. Let me save first. Alright, let us see here. The bridge has fallen and ends in death. Call forth the name to summon the path. Ruin, age, mercy, existence, life, disease, honor, wealth. Is it life? Life is the bridge that must end in death, but though duty may hold it at bay. You have spoken of the bridge, but this alone is not enough. You are not alone on the bridge. Call forth the name to summon the path. It travels with you, and through it you travel, and yet it does not leave you behind. Who is with you? I thought there was only one question. There are as many as there are, no less and no more. You are not alone on the bridge. Call forth the name to summon the path. It travels with you, and through it you travel, and yet it does not leave you behind. The bridge, life, my father, charity, air, friendship, time, the road. I'm going to say time. Time is with you, and you travel through it, and all the while it moves away. Time goes on with and without you, though duty may make it wait. The bridge is not stable, and the end changes place. Call forth the name to summon the path. Choose the most difficult step on the bridge. How many more questions will there be? All of them, less if the answering is incorrect. The bridge is not stable, and the end changes place. Call forth the name to summon the path. Choose the most difficult step on the bridge. The first one, for there is fear in the unknown. The current one, for it alone is my choice. Or the last one, as the end of the journey is death. Most people do say the first step is the most difficult one. Your first step is not of your choice. You are placed on the bridge that is life by providence. The first step is over before you have begun. You have failed. Death sends a servant to educate. Okay. Let me reload. Okay, let's try that again. So the first one is life. The second one is time. Let's say the current one for it alone is my choice. The current step may be your first and may also become your last. The other two are abstract. This one is yours to choose and shape, though duty may force the choosing. You have summoned the path and may join in the guarding. Duty awaits you.
It shall be.
Okay then. Oh shit, beholders! Well, this is where it is required. So that's the shield of where the shield of Baldur is required. This is going to be difficult. Fine then. Even though I hate the loss of strength, wield the shield of Baldur.
Yes, it shall be. What is my task? Consider it done. To battle and victory!
Actually, now that I look at this...
On my honor, I will do my best. To battle and victory! Yes?
Okay.
A dangerous mistake.
They're dealt with.
Yes.
A warhammer and a bluestone necklace. Okay, that's going in there. Can you identify the warhammer? You cannot. Save it for later. You're currently dealing with spell failure. Well, that's fine. You don't cast spells.
What is my task?
Yoshimo is currently paralyzed. Okay. So now we must deal with beholders. This is precisely where the Shield of Baldur comes in. Just gotta wait for Yoshimo's paralyzation to wear off. Also, I just realized he's using regular arrows now. We need to find him other arrows. How long are you gonna be paralyzed, Yoshimo? Is this gonna be a while? You know what? Let me see if a dispel magic
is it
will
now?
work, because I know one of you has that.
Madness, tempest, sorrow.
There you go. That was
It stands on
lasting
the head of a
longer than
pin
I
as
would have
well.
liked. Alright,
honor.
let's save before we continue in. I think I have 5 more minutes,
Yes,
so let's
done.
see.
What is my task? As you ask.
There was a trap, but we saved versus it. Well, this is a big room. Diseased one?
Yeah?
Away with you shadows. We are in darkness already. What do you mean by that? I am no shadow. No, perhaps not, but we are in darkness. The light of the sun did shine, but it has gone away, and we curse the light. Leave us be. You can do nothing.
Yeah?
What is this disease that you are afflicted with? Some think it is the withering of our souls. Others hope it is a punishment, because that would mean someone is interested in our fates. We do our duty, and we remain ill. That is all that matters.
Yeah?
Why do you choose to remain here? It has been a long time since I have chosen to do anything. Even escaping into death is beyond us. You can choose, so choose to go. I do not wish you here to mock us with your freedom.
Yeah?
I will go where I wish. Are you going to stop me? It is my duty to do so, but duty has failed me, so now I fail it. No, I will not stop you, but neither can you do anything to me. Leave. There is nothing for you here. As you look through this door, you see that the interior of this building has fallen into disrepair. It would be foolish to enter. Unusual. Okay. Another one of these diseased ones. Soon to sleep and wake, no sooner dead than born. Stay here too long and you may find yourself strapped to the wheel of fortune too. More diseased ones. Including a diseased child.
Yes?
Hello. That's it? I'm a stranger in your time-lost buried city and all you say is hello? What would you have me say? Shall I proclaim the wonder of your arrival? Shall I bemoan the terrible length of the ages? Should my knees buckle at the sight of you? I'm sure it would make you feel important, but I've simply no interest in you. I think you'll find we care about very little at all. Then tell me who you are. What is this place? Ah, you wish the exposition. Typical. I should really write this down so I don't have to keep repeating it. Not that we have had a lot of visitors. We are the Guardians. We guard the temple. This is very important because every few hundred years someone almost wanders this way. We have forgotten what it is that we guard, we have forgotten how many generations we have been here, and we have forgotten what it is to have a purpose. You sound thrilled with your calling. Why do you stay? We cannot leave. We cannot even die. We are born again in an endless recycling of our souls. We learn over and over again that we are condemned to a fate we no longer want. And the temple? Who is it dedicated to? The temple? It has been so long since we have uttered the god's name that it has been forgotten by most. What loyalty do we owe a creature that would condemn us to this? And this disease you appear to have? What is it? It is the decay of our minds and souls. We grow to hate the power that sustains us, so it rots us from the inside. There is no cure. There is no escape. There is no end. Then I will try to release you somehow. Do what you will, there is no escape for us. We have accepted this. We teach it to the newly young, who then teach it to the old that die and are reborn. The deal which placed us here has been followed to the letter, and we are never to be released from service no matter how pointless the task. You will fail. You cannot help but fail. We know this. We expect nothing of her. You worship suffering like a martyr of Ilmater, but you lack pride or purpose. I do not know this name you speak of, but even the name of our own god is lost, so it is not surprising. We direct nothing but loathing to the temple now. Take what you will. We are guardians in name only. We might as well be simple, mindless skeletons. Oh? I have encountered the so-called guardians of the dungeon below. They seem to have forgotten why they are there, or what they are guarding. The one I spoke to did not believe I could do anything to free him. According to him, the guardians are trapped here, bound by a duty that has long since lapsed into redundancy. They cannot even remember which god did this to them, or they will not speak his name out of spite. They have nothing but loathing for whomever that might be.
You're a stranger.
You want to see what we made? You go into the temple and see what we made. We can't because it's ours. We forget. You can see it but cannot fight it. What are you talking about, child? You will see. I cannot see, but that's because it's mine. You will see. Cannot fight it. What can I not fight? What do you speak of? Send our thoughts to the temple, we do. Thoughts of wounded faith. Can you fight a wound in faith? Go away. My fun is done years ago. So inside this temple must be where the thing is. The Rod of Destruction. It's interesting. You always do see beings who have been guarding things for ages and ages, but rarely do you see ones that have just given up and forgotten what it is they're guarding like this. This is unique. Leave me alone. You just leave and go. How old are you, child? Doesn't matter. I'll be old and then young a dozen more times. Go away. Well, I think we'll go into the temple in the next episode, because this one's gone on long enough. This is interesting. So, until then, I'm Cheswick44, that is Frederick Lionheart, Keldorn, Sir Anamen, Jaheira, Yoshimo, and Airi. This has been a Let's Play of Baldur's Gate 2, Shadows of Amen. And I shall see you all next time.
On my honor.